Skoda's first electric car has come to Australia. That's it right there. It's called the Enyaq, Enyaq with a Q because it's a Skoda. Now we're going to drive it for the very first time on Australian roads. I'm going to take you with me and we're going to crawl all over it. I'm going to show you some amazing storage, some really cool features. We're going to talk about driving range and then I'm going to tell you the price. So if you're thinking about, say, a Tesla Model Y, wait, because just watch the video. You'll see what I mean. Now, if you want to read the full review, go to CarsGuide.com.au. Ready? Let's go.
The Skoda Enyaq has arrived in Australia in coupe SUV form. There's a more traditional SUV shape available overseas, but for now we get the super sleek version in both the entry-grade Sportline you can see here and this high-performance RS version. That radioactive yellow is called Mamba Green. The Enyaq's coupe shape is very similar to the Tesla Model Ys, and even the dimensions of both these mid-size electric SUVs are almost the same. The interior of the Enyaq though couldn't be more different from the Teslas though, with its level of detail, the use of textured materials and plenty of physical buttons and switches for essential controls. It's a premium looking interior that's super modern but also familiar. It's a traditional cockpit that anybody could slip into and use. The Sportline might be the entry grade into the Enyaq range, but it's still refined looking. The RS though does look like King Enyaq, with its sporty body kit and its LED grille known as the Crystal Face grille. Crystal Face, does that sound as odd to you as it does to me? Anyway, so how much does the Enyaq cost? Let's talk about that.
There are two grades of Skoda Enyaq. You've got the entry grade Sportline, and above that, you've got that one, the RS. It's the sporty version. The prices are on your screen right now. Now, if you are looking at a Tesla Model Y, you see that those prices are very, very close to the long range Model Y and also the performance version of that car as well. Standard features. Let's talk standard features.
Coming standard on the Sportline are 21-inch Supernova alloy wheels. There's LED matrix headlights, a proximity key, rear privacy glass, a panoramic glass roof, a 13-inch media screen, a 5.3-inch instrument cluster, 8-speaker stereo, digital radio, wireless Apple CarPlay and Android Auto, wireless phone charging, microfleece and leather seats, heated front seats, 3-zone climate control, and a flat bottom steering wheel. Stepping up to the RS brings a sporty body kit and 21-inch Vision alloy wheels. There's the Crystal Face LED grille. There's leather upholstery, a head-up display with augmented reality system. There's a Canton sound system, auto parking, power-adjustable front seats, heated outboard second-row seats, and drive modes with adaptive chassis control. There's also an optional Ultimate Pack for $6,000 that can be added to the Sportline, which adds the head-up display, the Canton sound system, auto parking, heated second-row outboard seats, and power-adjustable front seats too. And yes, you get the Crystal Face grille.
Now, the Skoda Enyaq is ridiculously practical because it's a Skoda. Pretty much all Skodas and any Volkswagen Group car is incredibly practical in terms of storage and space. Look, I'm tall. I'm 189 centimeters tall, and I've got heaps of elbow room, plenty of space in the footwell for my feet. But then when it comes to storage, we've got a deep well in here. We've got USB ports. We've got a wireless charger in there. We've got a couple of cup holders here, a storage space there. Removable compartment, that's another Skoda thing. Gigantic door pockets as well. They're more like door buckets. Let me show you the back. The back is also really good. Okay, back seats. Now, even though this is a coupe SUV, I have to show you the headroom. The headroom is outstanding for a coupe. So if you're a little bit worried that a coupe might limit your practicality, especially if you're putting kids in or you've got tall rear passengers, rest assured, I can tell you now there's plenty of room back here for my head and also for my legs. This seat is in my driving position. Now, as I said before, I'm 189 centimeters and I've got loads and loads of room. Now, in terms of storage, again, you've got these gigantic door pockets. You've got this room, is it removable? Oh, yep, it's removable. You've got like a removable storage tray that goes back down there somehow. You've got a fold down armrest here with, what do we have? You've got like cup holders there, that's good too. You've got USB ports down here, directional air vents, climate control. brilliant stuff. Let me show you the boot. 570 litres, that's a really decent size. Also with the Enyaq, you get all these nets and things like that. Under here is like compartmentalized storage. So it's like a bento box for like muddy shoes and wet things. You can actually take it out and give yourself some more boot space. Charging cables. The Enyaq comes with all the charging cables you need as well. That's great. Other brands, they make you pay for it. So these are all included in the price of the car. That's great too. I forgot, I've got to show you something. Come with me. Check this out. Most Skodas come with an umbrella hidden in the door. That's right. Look at this. Amazing. All right. Should we go for a drive? Let's go for a drive. Now, I'm in the RS, which is the high performance version of the Enyaq. The difference is quite extreme. This RS has got 2 electric motors, so one at the back, one at the front, makes all-wheel drive, and it produces 250 kilowatts, which is outrageous. That's a lot of power. The entry-grade Sportline has got 1 electric motor. It's at the back, and that makes 210 kilowatts of power, which is still, that's V8 power from 20 years ago. So that's a lot of power as well. 0 to 100 in this sporty RS is 5.4 seconds, which is quick. That's like close to Mustang quick, like regular petrol V8 Mustang quick. And in the Sportline, 0 to 100 is 6.7 seconds, which is not too shabby at all. All right, let's drive. Okay, when it comes to efficiency, the Sportline is actually the longer range car. It's got a range, according to Skoda, of 561 kilometers, which is huge. Well, up to 561. The RS has got a range of around about 530 kilometers, or up to 530. Now, the battery is an 82 kilowatt hour battery, and to charge it, if you use a 150 kilowatt DC charger, 10 to 80% should take around about 28 minutes, which is quick. Okay, so what is the Enyaq like to drive? Well, I'm in the RS, the sporty version. It's got all-wheel drive, which means it's got better traction. It's also got drive modes, so you hit the drive mode button down there, you go into sport mode, and that firms up the suspension for better handling. Or if you want comfort mode, you can go back into comfort, and there you go. The suspension becomes a little bit more softer for you. The Sportline, the entry-grade Enyaq, doesn't come standard with the drive modes, but you can option the ultimate pack, and that brings the drive modes too. So acceleration, both these cars accelerate like electric cars do. It's instant, like you put your foot down and it's instant acceleration, just like that. Obviously the RS accelerates a bit more brutally, but the Sportline is pretty quick as well. Steering, it feels good. The weight in the steering is great. Now, visibility is really good because there's a low dashboard, which means seeing out the front is really, really clear. The back window though, that's a little bit different. It's a sloping window, very sloping window, so you don't get great visibility out the rear view mirror there, but you do have an excellent reversing camera. So one of the things I also like about the Enyaq is that it's got a real speedo. So I've actually got 2. You've got one down here in the instrument cluster right in front of you on this small screen, but then you've got a larger one, which is in the head-up display. And this head-up display is seriously one of the best head-up displays I have ever seen. It's got augmented reality. So when you've got your navigation running, the directions actually pop up on your windscreen and show you where to go. It's amazing, it's brilliant. But yeah, super clear, especially when you're driving through, you know, school zones and red light and speed cameras. You just need to have your speed directly in front of you, and I think that's so important, and the Enyaq does that. And when it comes to safety, the Enyaq's got everything. It's got AEB with pedestrian and cyclist and other vehicle detection. It's got rear cross traffic alert. It's got lane keeping assistance. It's got 8 airbags. So you're all completely covered there. Now when it comes to ownership, the Enyaq is covered by Skoda's 7-year unlimited kilometre warranty, which is outrageously long. That's excellent. And servicing is required every 2 years or 30,000 kilometres, which is much further than a petrol car. Now, when it comes to servicing costs, there's an 8-year plan, and it costs about $1,650 from memory, which is also really good. The Skoda Enyaq is great to drive. The performance is excellent. The practicality is outstanding. The quality feel is superb. And the value is brilliant. Yep, this is an electric SUV done properly.